Michigan? Are you kidding me? Anything east of the Rocky Mountains.
So how
east of the Rocky Mountains?
Everything east of the Rocky Mountains?
Everything east of the Rocky Mountains. Fuck off.
Fair enough, fair enough. So how is Entertainment or Death treating you?
The show's been great. The bands are awesome. I've been treated really well. I'm having a good time.
Do you find like the fans are adaptability in control?
Yeah, I mean, they have a good time. A lot of them know who I am or who Aiden is. I mean, their fan base is pretty fucking young.
There are some young kids here tonight.
Yeah.
It's about 50-50 parents and kids.
They're young.
How do you see that? I mean, is it a little bit different for you to be on like a younger age tour? Because I know Aiden also attracts like an older group of fans at this point.
Well, now, yeah, I mean, I've been doing it so long. It's like, fucking, these kids that are playing in these bands used to listen to name records. You know? It's real weird.
It's a strange
When did I become
So for the William Control fans that are coming out, how are they like with the new materials? Are you doing a lot of noir on this tour?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good mix, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of new albums.
Last time I saw William Control, it was in a big venue, and you had like a video show, and we were kind of in like the basement of the Fight Club tonight.
Yeah.
Is it strange to kind of translate the show? Because it's a different sound, it doesn't really have like the full band experience.
No, I mean, it's not much different. This tour we're doing, instead of a projector with a video show, we're just doing lights, which are, there's nothing to write home about. But it's a smaller setting, so.
Now, I know we haven't talked about it a lot, but you guys announced it recently. New 8 album coming out soon. Well, next year. Finally. Oh, and you said, when do you guys go to the studio?
Well, we've been writing, you know, doing pre-production for about a year now. I've just been busy with this project. Nick's been doing his side project. We're trying to get it done by the end of the year. Out by February.
What can we expect? I mean, Knives was pretty much just like a fuck you to everyone ever. So, what did we get here?
Knives is a very impersonal record. The songs are kind of about stories that I loved, or things that I was interested in. Whereas the sound of the next record is going to be pretty similar. It's going to be a lot more hardcore elements, and it's going to be real personal about, well, I don't know what it's about.
You don't want to give it all away. You don't want to sell it. But is it? You can just say it's going to be a little bit more in your face, perhaps. I mean. Yeah,
I mean it's going to be about. It's going to be more about what is going on in today's society in regards to religion and politics. And, I mean, we're not a political band. We're not an anti-flag. You know, I'll leave the politics to the bands who, you know, that's what their deal is. But I guess I've just become really disenfranchised with this country in particular, in respect to the way it's run by religious zealots. I'm fucking tired of it, and I have a platform to say something, and I'm going to use it.
You definitely tapped into that on Knives, and I mean, it got a reaction. You got the reaction I'm sure you were going for with it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I really wasn't going for a reaction. I was just kind of, that song that you're referring to is a story about a guy who comes back, and he's the brother of Jesus Christ. I mean, it's kind of a concept, you know? Whereas I wasn't speaking about my own personal, even though those kind of are my own, you know,
yeah.
I'm an atheist. There is no devil. You know, so I guess on this next album, that's going to be more of a recurring theme.
I mean, it's good that you're using. I think a lot of bands today really lack that, where they have that platform, they're really using it to give a message. Has that always been what your goal was with Aiden?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been about having a message, about trying to say something. And for a while there, I kind of got lost, you know, my own fucking personal shit, you know, that's going on in my head. I mean, I started in this band where, when I was younger, I wanted to start a punk band. Kids can go to shows and feel like they're a part of something. My goals and my goals and aspirations have evolved and changed over the years. I'm not the optimistic kid that I was. You know, I put out a release. I made a comment on Twitter yesterday about, you know, people who, if you're a Christian on Facebook, you know, if you want to add me on Facebook, it says Christian, about what you want to fucking pretend to believe in. Especially when it's some fucking bullshit deity about, you know, some 2,000-year-old bullshit. I just don't give a fuck. You know, I don't have time in my life to defend questions about what I believe, what I support, or my, you know, kids that want to fucking write me and tell me that Jesus loves me and that, you know, give me a fucking break, kid.
This has happened. This is an actual occurrence.
Oh, I mean, it's a reoccurring happening. It's reoccurring. This happened once.
Strange. We're just done with it.
I'm done. I'm fucking over it. You know, there's a lot of people in this country. There's a lot of people in this country who feel the same way I do. And we're not full, you know, people on the left kind of really aren't full as, you know, the zealots in the middle of the country who want to, you know, say that God hates fags. And they want to protest a homosexual funeral. Or they, you know, they want to judge people. And that's not the idea that I have of what God should even look like. I mean, if there was a God, he surely wouldn't want you to stand there in judgment of another person because of their sexual orientation or their religious beliefs, whatever the fuck. You know, we have this shit so fucked up. Religion is destroying the world. It's fucking destroying the world. And we gotta do something. We gotta start talking about it.
And we can expect that made next year.
Definitely.
I said, but do you have a target for release yet? This spring?
Yeah, it's gonna come out this spring.
And then everywhere in the world. You're gonna be on tour all next year, probably.
Someone takes us on tour.
Someone takes you on tour. I feel like you guys will be around, definitely. Do you have future William Control plans after this tour?
Yeah.
You can expect a lot more from the world of William Control, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any plans. I'm just gonna make art. That's all I'm gonna do.
Can I ask this? Can we expect another video?
No.
No. The last one was pretty.
There's no money to do videos. There's no money.
There's no money to be made in making videos. Well, fair enough. You're gonna know. Aiden album next year. William Control on tour right now with Entertainment or Death. Be sure to follow him on Twitter, William Control. You got anything else you want to plug? No, I think you got it out. You got your event session out there pretty well.
I've actually been fucking sitting in my hotel room for the last 6 hours writing an essay about this.
I heard about this.
I've been sitting in my hotel room all day writing. So.
We'll expect a lot more from him in the near future. Thanks to Dance Party Massacre, our sponsors. This has been UTG TV. See you next time.